I mean, I grew up a Bears fan, obviously being from Chicago area.
What's up, guys? Swift here with some news and notes from the Scouting Combine interviews today. The Chicago Bears began their process of interviewing around 320 prospects this week. Each interview is 15 to 20 minutes long. That's 96 hours of player interviews. Polls will also meet with other GMs and agents as well. Speaking of people that never sleep, when does Ryan Poles sleep? Today, the defensive line and linebackers are interviewing all day long. I've been watching closely and taking notes from all of the interviews. I wanted to give you guys my takes from the interviews, as well as some notable draft tidbits and my biggest takeaways on the day. First up was Iowa's Lukas Van Ness, the defensive lineman. He said out of all teams he'd like to play for, he would pick the Bears. He has an interesting connection. His girlfriend is Kmet's sister. He mentioned that and had nothing but nice things to say about the Bears. Said he also was a Bears fan growing up. Van Ness is a riser in the NFL draft and a guy I think could go in the top 10 and would be a very interesting addition to the Bears if we traded down with the Panthers to number 9 overall. And then we get to Will Anderson. He said he studies Nick Bosa when he watches NFL film and studies pass rushing moves. He also confirmed he met with Ryan Poles, Matt Eberflus and company. He said he had a great meeting with the Bears. They watched some tape, discussed how he would fit in with the team, and he added that Chicago is building something special, and said it would mean a lot to him to go to the Bears number 1 overall. It sounds like they had a really good meeting. Anderson had a great interview and seems like a guy that just loves football. I don't know about taking him number 1 overall, though. I would much prefer trading down, and then if he's still on the board, get it done. The next guy I want to talk about is Wisconsin's Keanu Benton. He's a perfect 3-tech fit in my opinion. After the Carter news today, I think it definitely increases the chances that we take a defensive tackle on day 2. Guys like Keanu Benton and Northwestern's Adebawore are great fits, as well as some other guys. Benton's press conference started with a highlight of him sacking Justin Fields at Ohio State. He spoke very highly of Wisconsin center Joe Tippmann, and then he did make one slightly interesting comment. He said his goal is to play 5 to 7 years in the NFL. He's only 21 years old. I didn't know how to take this comment. Maybe I took it wrong. Like maybe he just means he wants to make it and isn't taking anything for granted. But hearing a 21-year-old guy say his goal is to play 5 to 7 years made my mind kind of wonder, wait, do you want to retire at the age of 26 to 28? I won't put too much thought into this, but it did cause me to do a double take. Benton said he sees himself as a 3-tech, but could play anywhere along the defensive line. Texas Tech edge rusher Tyree Wilson seems to be a Bears favorite. I said this in my scouting report. He seems like a perfect fit. He has met with the Bears coaching staff and Ryan Poles twice already and said there was really good energy with the Bears. Multiple rumors seem to link the Bears to Tyree Wilson. He's definitely a guy to keep an eye on. Kalijah Cansey from Pittsburgh confirmed that he met with the Bears as well. He said his 40 time is going to surprise everyone. Cansey also said he's a natural 3-tech. He's also widely viewed as the most accomplished pass rusher at defensive tackle this year. Depending on how far Carter falls, Cansey has a chance to be the first defensive tackle taken now. Texas's linebacker DeMarvion Overshown also had a really good interview. He compared himself to the Colts' Shaq Leonard. He says he sees himself being a will linebacker. He said the team he spoke to the most was the Dallas Cowboys. He said the meeting with Dallas went great. He compared himself to former safety turned linebacker Isaiah Simmons. I like this dude a lot. Interesting note, though, he said he has not spoken to the Bears yet, which is odd since he was at the Senior Bowl. I did already speak about the Panthers once in a video today, but after I put that video out, their GM had a press conference as well, and he echoed similar statements that Frank Wright did. He said the owner of the Panthers told them they want the best of the best. So they went out and got 3 quarterback gurus on the coaching staff and are in a perfect position to develop a young quarterback with Frank Wright, Josh McCown, and Jim Caldwell all on the staff. They have extra picks and seem ready to make a big move for a quarterback. The GM spoke about how important the next 2 weeks were when evaluating this QB draft class. 2 weeks, huh? This sounds like a guy ready to trade for the number 1 pick by the time we get to free agency. I don't know, guys. The chips are beginning to fall. Nothing is imminent yet, but I believe there is a very real possibility that this pick is moved in the next couple of weeks, and the Panthers seem to be the favorite, in my opinion, right now. Stay tuned. Heading to Indianapolis in the morning. I'm going to try and record and edit my offensive tackle and receiver position rankings for the draft tonight. I will have those released while I'm at the Combine. I'm also doing a show on the Barroom Network tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central. Remember to hit that like button for me. And until next time, bear down.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up a Bears fan, obviously being from Chicago area, and I'd be, super excited to meet with them and see what they have to offer.
I definitely visualize myself.
I'll meet with them tomorrow. So obviously, my girlfriend, her older brother is Kmet, so the tight end on the Bears, which is obviously a cool connection. It'd be fun to play alongside him. Yeah, it was my agent, approached me, and we kind of found out the connection, later on, which is, pretty funny. But something we still joke about today.
Yeah, most definitely. It would mean a lot. Like I said, just all my hard work paying off, and just to have that spot, it's big time, and I'm really appreciative if I had got that opportunity. Yeah, of course. My agency, Clutch, they do a really good job of making sure that we have all the information that we need and everything like that, so it's good. Yes, I have. Yes. Yes, I have. It went really good, went in there, watched a couple of tape, really just got to know me, got to know them, and the culture is great there, and I can tell they're on something special. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Yeah, it was fun. Like I said, we just went in there, watched tape, got to know each other.
Everything I do, I keep. Don't even